Hello guys, this is Gus from Draw the Trigger, and we are very happy to be joined today by Mr. Kurt.
Good day, internet people.
They can't see the salute.
Good day, internet people.
He will be showing off his Vermillion the Blood deck, so please take it away, Mr. Kurt.
Alright, awesome sauce. As you guys know, BT9 has just come out. Yay, good times. Especially for me, because not only am I Narukami, I am Oracle Think Tank as well, so that's pretty good. But anyway, enough about OTT. Let's get on with Narukami's. My starter is Spark Kid Dragoon. Now, I know what most Narukami players are like. They're like, oh, why don't you take the other guy? This guy's no good. If you're playing the blood, if you got one or the other in your hand, this guy is the guy you need. So, yeah, that's that guy. His ability is, when a grade 1 rides on top, call him out to any open rear space. He's got an act, counterblast 1, put this unit into the soul. Look at the top 5 cards of your library, reveal a grade 3 to your opponent from amongst them, and put it into your hand. So yeah, that is Spark Kid Dragoon. Moving on to triggers now. I run 4 yellow gem
Carbuncle.
Carbuncle, thank you. I've never really looked at the name, I just thought Crazy Fox.
It's a crit, damn it.
Yeah, it's a crit trigger, what can we say? I run... I run 4 of these Jin guys, Marvelant Jin, or whatever it's called. He has an act. I don't really use it that much. Put this unit into the soul. Choose up to 1 of my Narukami, and that unit gets plus 3k until the end of turn. So that's 8.
I'd always forgot it was there, to be honest.
So that's 8 crits altogether. Running on to something more tactical now. It's 4 draws. So I take the oldie dragon guy. And then, of course, you don't have to, but they're necessary. 4 kill triggers. And a sexy succubus lady going, give me blood. If you guys can see it. There we go. Blood. So, yeah, that's my... Yeah.
They're not necessary, but you must run them.
Yes, yeah, you must. Must run a heal. Because we are running awesome grade 3s in this deck, we like to run 2 of these. If your opponent is on 3 or more damage, when this unit boosts a Vanguard, it gains plus 4k, so it becomes a 10k booster. So, say with Vermillion, you can get to 23, smashing everyone in the front row, or if you got the blood, that's 28, and that's before triggers.
Yeah, 28 with the crit before triggers.
Indeed. So
Nice.
yes, very very hard hitting. So that's 2. Photon Bomber Wavens. Of course, 4 Perfect Shield. Sometimes I find in a deck I like to run 3. So like if I'm running Oracle, now I can search with all I only run 3. It means I can have some Weathergo milk in there or whatever. But yeah, 4 Perfect Shields.
It's like 3 is, at least 3 is a standard now, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that. It's like since I played at tournament. By the way, last 16 at Team League 2013. Woo! Yeah, I do find you're trying to get combos off more than what you are trying to be defensive. So I run 4. So. Okay, moving on to vanilla 8Ks. Always take your vanillas. Vanilla is a vanilla, so yeah, take your vanillas. If you don't, shame on you.
Yeah, that's 4 there, isn't it?
There is 4
Yep.
indeed. Next, a bit of an odd choice here. Not many people run this. I run Desert Gunner Ryan. I do like late game if I'm really putting pressure on my opponent. They have got a full board, but their hand is like between 3 and 7 cards. I like to put this guy down because I can lock down interceptors. Not only that, if your opponent is running superior interceptors, definitely run these guys. But again, it's down to what works in this deck, not to what your opponent has. But yeah, these guys, not only that, 7k boosters, really cool artwork, and they're a rare, so they're nice and foily. So that's those guys.
Foiled again.
Foiled again. Next, bit of an odd one here, because I only run 7 grade 3s.
So say like a personal tech choice.
Yep, I run this guy. Just in case you're not finding your grade 2s, or just in case those vanilla 8Ks don't want to show up, I take this guy. Now, you may be thinking Counterblast 1, that kind of clashes with Vermillion's concept of working. Not if you're running Garuda, because Garuda's the bomb. But still, we'll move on to him in a minute. But yeah, one of these, just out of personal choice, and not only that, the artwork is really cool. So that's it for grade 1s. Moving on to grade 2s, we will start with 2 Draconic Death Scythe. Again, I find if you do ride into your grade 3 and you do get your Vermillion, you definitely want to keep some damage open if your opponent is playing aggro, because then you can smash as many units as you can for stupidly high numbers. But this guy, if you're playing against Oracle, or if you're playing against anything where your opponent has got a really pesky Blaster Blade grade 2 guy out, definitely get this guy down. Counterblast 2, retire a grade 2 or less. Awesome sauce.
Also has amazing artwork.
Indeed, yes. Possibly my favourite card in the deck, actually. Death Scythe. Whooshing, cool. We say super awesome.
I've never owned one.
Really?
Never owned one.
Oh, wow. Cool. Now that BT9's out, and everybody's getting 12k hitters, I run 2 12k hitters. Not only that, its ability is when you have a Vanguard with Vermillion in its name, this unit gains plus 3k. These guys, not only really cool artwork, and the foil for BT9 for the rares is absolutely amazing. They're so shiny, it's like proper magpie times. But yeah, these guys, these are what you want on your front row. So that's 2 of those. Running 4 vanilla 10Ks. Not just cool artwork, they're 10Ks, helping you hitting those numbers, especially with a 7K behind them. You're hitting magic numbers, so stuff like 17. With triggers, yeah, you're possibly getting up to 22. With an 8K behind them on a trigger, again, you're hitting odd.
I was going to say, you put a Red River Dragoon behind it, you can make them drop 10s for
Indeed.
a cross line.
Yeah, the aim of the game is to make your opponent discard as many cards as you can. So,
Yep.
Yeah, that's 4 of those guys. And last but not least, for my grade 2s, Garuda! Very, very fundamental card in this deck. If you are running Vermillion, you need these cards. When their attack hits, when it hits a Vanguard, sorry, you can turn over one of your cards in your...
Unflip a damage.
Yeah, you can... Thank you, I was trying to get that.
That way.
But yeah, you can unflip a damage. Not just that, again, with my starting Vanguard as well, it's really nice when you smash this one down. You counterblast one, whack him into the soul, you search for Vermillion or the blood, and then you swing with one of these on the grade 2, on your rear guard or your Vanguard, and you can just turn it back over. So not just that, you can get off your limit break a couple of times.
So they are the cards that... Yeah, that is the one unit that gets targeted though now, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Because of
unflipping.
These are pretty kill on sight cards now. As soon as people see Garuda, people go die.
It's like your equivalent of like Silent Tom or that sort of thing.
Yeah, definitely. As soon as people see them, lock them down, kill them, just get them off the board. Kill on sight basically. And finally, onto the key points and the backbone of this deck.
The shiniest things.
Well, here's the value of the deck, actually.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 Dragonic Kaiser Vermillions. Awesome. Just awesome.
Such a pain.
He has an act. Limit break 4.
Counterblast 3.
Yes, Counterblast 3. Until end of turn, this unit gains plus 2k and battles every unit in your opponent's front row in one attack. So
they can either drop lots of cards to guard each individual unit.
Yep.
They can't intercept because the unit is being attacked.
Yep.
And he's just evil.
Yes, and because he's 11, and say if you got a photon bomber waving behind there, you're swinging in at 21, 23 with the limit break. yeah, you're just making it really hard for like 9k in like 9k rear guards on your opponent's side. So things like if you're hitting, counterblasting 2, drawing a card, things like that. Even 8ks, 10ks suffer as well because you are dropping a lot of cards. But yeah, that's that guy. Also, he has a continuous. If you have a non-Narukami Vanguard or Rearguard, this unit gains plus 2k. Obviously, sorry, minus even. Mr. Garth will have to edit that out.
Just watch me now.
Oh, you watch. I made the bloopers reel. Yay! But no, yeah, minus 2. But you're not gonna mix a deck because who does in this game? You foolish people.
Yeah.
Now on to the Mac Daddy of the deck. 1, 2, 3 Dragonic Kaiser Vermillion, the Blood. 11k base. Limit break 5. Now, I have been having a look at some of the forums, so the Vanguard forums. Some people aren't too keen. As well, other people would like to take Thunderbreak Dragon because he reaches those high numbers like 25 at the limit break. Yeah, as a last resort, I can see this card working. If you're on 5 damage, you've got him in your hand, you're really struggling to pull your triggers, this guy helps. Not just that, when you have Dragonic Kaiser Vermillion in the soul, so if you cross ride, he gains plus 2k anyway. And not just that, after the counter blast he gains plus 5. So with a photon
And a crit.
Yes, and a crit. Sorry, the most important part.
Just to help if you were missing those triggers.
Yes, and a crit.
Of course, still battles the entire front row again.
Yes, and you are swinging in for 28k, which is ouch. And that's before triggers. Very last resort, this card. I have found myself when I actually did get them at the start. Even though I won the Sunday tournament down here, yay! I did find myself getting very, very tempted by the Blood. This is a shout out to all Narukami players. Don't let this card tempt you into bottling your chance, basically. If you're a tournament player, just don't let it. If you're a casual player, by all means, screw whatever up, I don't mind. But yes, this card, very powerful, yet it can be your Achilles heel.
You could throw your opponent for a loop. Ride that, and then ride regular Vermillion over it while you're 4 damage.
Yeah.
They're thinking that I can take this at the start of the turn.
That's really crafty.
Because we're thinking about grade 3s.
It is. It
Don't
is.
help him.
It is a catch-22. But yes, it does win tournaments, so it is a very, very last resort card. Yes. I am still contemplating taking one out and putting a Thunderbreak Dragon in, which I actually have one there. Again, limit break 4, plus 5k, counterblast 2, get rid of your opponent's grade 2 or less rear
That's
guard.
when it's played, isn't it? The kind of so
That is when it's placed.
Thing.
It is Death Scythe, just with an extra plus 5k. Well, that concludes my deck. Yes, people watching this may have seen me around at a tournament. I do look forward to hopefully seeing most of you next year. So, yes, bring it on!
Right then, thank you very much there, Mr. Kurt. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.